Hey guys, Cardlordmagus here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Spider-Man scene box. But first, I want to say that I did go to a pre-release party. It was kind of fun. It was my first time actually playing Magic the Gathering proper in a organized setting. I did play way back when with my friend when I was first introduced to it. But it was my first organized Magic event, and I got my ass handed to me 0-3. I did get the third game down to 2 life points, and then he pulled out some card that just wiped me out completely. But yeah, that was that. However, I believe these are the better cards that I got in my pre-release kit. Nothing too great. I think these are them. I had them separated when I opened my box of cards just now. So let me know if if these ones aren't worth that much. But I did get this as the pre-release card. It is the Spot Living Portal, and as you can see, it has a stamp there. I also did get an extra set of dice, or an extra die, from one of the players. Since he had a whole box of them, he's like, you can have it. So I think I got the green one. I could be wrong, but these are them. But lo and behold, this is something that I did get as a side. I'm not sure I'm going to buy any collector's packs of Spider-Man. I'm looking for, I believe, one card, Arachnogenesis. They did have it there at the store that I was at the day after I was there. Supposedly they had one earlier in the day and they sold it, and then I went back 2 days later and they said they had another one and they sold it. So this is what I'm left with. Hopefully I get Arachnogenesis in here. It's a very, very, very hard pull to get. Excuse me, very hard pull to get in the play boosters. But we'll see. So this scene box is Spidey's Sensational Showdown. It is a very interesting scene box, as you have pretty much his main antagonists. You have Venom, you have the Green Goblin, and you have Doc Ock. I don't think there are other enemies here. You have the Pumpkin Bombs, etc., etc. So in here, you get 3 play boosters, and you get your 6 traditional foil scene cards, and you get +6 art only scene cards to display. So I will show you those. This is going to be probably a short video, so I'll try my best to keep it short. As you know, I like to keep my videos kind of long. I don't want to go finger across there. And of course, nothing ever opens up the way I intend to when I start to open them. Let's try not to destroy the box completely. Right. So just like the Lord of the Rings ones, I believe this has one of those scene holders for the cards that I probably don't intend to put anything on. Yes, it does. Right here, so you put your cards onto here. 6 slots. It opens up. You have an image on the back, non-foil like the casing. So you can kind of see the art a little better. That's cool. So this set sparked me to go on a hunt for Spider-Man figures by McFarlane Toys. Spider-Man being my favorite superhero, along with Wolverine, but Spider-Man figures are awesome. As you know, in my previous videos, I had a Spider-Man in the background. And I just decided to get figures that are not movable, like the standees, etc. But I did get one from McFarlane, special edition of the Spider-Man #1 comic. I believe it is a gold Spider-Man #1 comic, and it is gold. What's the term? I can't think right now. It's a little bit early morning for me. It is a gold. It's just gold. Gold everywhere. The background's gold. Everything is gold. So yeah, I'll see if one day I can open that for you guys and show it on video. But I digress. On a tangent. Okay, so here you have your divider cards. Venom, and you have the Spider-Man. That's kind of cool. Venom is my favorite Spider-Man villain for obvious reasons. Okay, so you have your 3 boosters there that I will open up for everyone. Put this aside there. I'll do that later. And then you have your scene cards with no text on it, and then you have your scene cards with the text. So let's show these ones first with the text. Okay, we have your Grasping Tentacles. Grasping Tentacles here in foil. You have your Venom, Deadly Devourer. That's a nice card there. Then you have your Green Goblin, Nemesis. Spider-Man's first Nemesis, I believe. You have Doc Ock, Evil Inventor. Dr. Octopus here. Yeah, Sensational Spider-Man. This art is by Dan Dos Santos. So McFarlane is my favorite Spider-Man artist because I grew up with him, and I just like the dynamic of his Spider-Man figure in the art. And then you have your Pumpkin Bombs. Are these all Dan Dos Santos? Let me just double. I believe it is, because he would have, yes, they are. He would have done the entire piece. So those are those. And here you have the scene cards with no text on them. Alright. So in the back here, Dan Dos Santos. And then again, just like before, you have your cards there. I'll not put these together. I'm sure it's not that difficult to do, but these are really nice. Yes, these if you saw my last video, these cards are thinner than the sorcery cards, which is okay. These are still good. Okay, so let's get into these packs. Let's hope for something good. These packs are made in États-Unis, United States. Okay, and let's just crack these open. I don't need extras of these. I do have a small box for my Spider-Man cards because I don't expect to get any more or many more, if at all. Which is kind of sad because I was expecting a little more from this set, a little more hype for me. But with the announcements yesterday, it's going to be quite the time. Sorry, I'm making noise here. Quite the time for Magic the Gathering. We got what do we get? We got I want to say Doctor Who in my head. Star Trek. We have more Final Fantasy. We have The Hobbit, which I'm super excited for next year. And then there's a bunch of all these other, you know, side things that I'm not really too keen on, but I am really keen on the Final Fantasy later this year. I believe that Star Trek comes out in November. Final Fantasy is December. And then The Hobbit is next August, if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, we got Unstable Experiment, Romantic Rendezvous, ooh, Mary Jade. We have Professional Wrestler, Scorpion Sting, Spider-Man No More. Then you have Spider Islanders, Alien Symbiosis. Oh, that's Eddie Brock, I think. Okay, Shriek Troublemaker, Sudden Strike, Terminate. That's a cool one. See, I want Arachnogenesis in this style art. This is cool. That is a nice card. I'm glad I got something of that sort. Doc Ock's Tentacles, Norman Osborn, a Venom, Evil Unleashed, in a common foil, Ominous Asylum in the land, and then you have your Robot Token. Okay, so far so good. The Terminate looks like a good card. It is a mythic Terminate. Alright. Then we got no art card there. Okay, we got Doc Ock's Henchman, Steel Wrecking Ball, Grow Extra Arms, Risky Research, Whip, Spectacular Tactics, Mechanical Mobster, Scout the City, Rhino's Rampage, Wraith, Vicious Vigilante. Ooh, we got SP Doctor piloted by Penny. That's also cool. That's nice. Mr. Negative. That's an interesting character. Okay, that's a mythic as well. And then you have Daily Bugle Reporters. with J. Jonah Jameson University campus as well for the land, and then you have your spider token with Illusion Villain. All right, last pack here. Keep this video short. I do hope to put some news videos out in the next day or two if I have the time to record for the release information. But if I don't, please check my Instagram. It's at Cardlordmagus, where I post you know, the odd video posting when you're back here, or I post news items. All right, Daily Bugle reporters here: Passenger Ferry, Electro's Bolt, Spider Rex, Daring Dino, Common Crook, Lurking Lizards, Hot Dog Cart, Skyward Spider, okay, Ezekiel Sims, Spider Totem, Prowler, Clawed Thief, The Spots Portal, Spider-Verse, that's a cool one, that's a mythic. All right, and then you have Common Swarm Being of Bees. So no Arachnogenesis, and you got a basic forest, and you have your treasure and human citizen. So no Arachnogenesis. I will keep an eye out for that card. Yeah, so please keep an eye on the channel. Let me know if you guys want to see more Spider-Man. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed this scene box opening, and I will see you guys Starside. Peace.